Hey guys, how's it going? This time we've got some more Generations action. It looks like we've got Fall of Cybertron Soundblaster right here. And I originally wasn't going to get this mold, but, you know, to fill out my Soundwave shelf a little bit more and, you know, because he's a different color, I figured, why not? Found him at Kmart for like 20 bucks. So, you know, and I know this thing's been on the market for a while, so you may or may not be able to find this thing at retail. I'm honestly not sure. Anyway, obviously this is the front of the package. There he is in robot mode. He's got some artwork going on there. I'll go ahead and zoom in a little bit. The artwork actually, to me, looks pretty darn nice. I actually really dig the artwork. He looks good in there in robot mode. Go ahead and flip him on the side here. Got some more artwork goodness going on there. Go on to the back. We got a little blurb about him. We got him in both modes. And looks like on this side, we got a Decepticon logo, and that's it. So anyway, that's going to wrap up the inbox portion. I'll go ahead and get this guy out, and we'll see what he's like. Okay, guys, here we have Soundblaster transformed into his truck mode, and it's not bad. You know, it's decent. You don't really associate, you know, Soundwave or Soundblaster with trucks too much, but this is it. There's a little seat up there. I guess if you have a really small figure, can sit there and man his gun. It's a bit of an odd mode. Go ahead and just bring it in closer to the camera. Do a quick 360 of it. It's not bad. You know, it's really just an upsized version of this, the War for Cybertron Soundwave. Yeah, it's pretty much, you know, pretty close. I mean, there's no seat up top here, but you can obviously tell this is just a bigger version of that. You know, I don't really have a whole lot to say about his vehicle mode in general. I'm going to go ahead and grab just for one more comparison shot here. Fall of Cybertron Blaster. And there you go. There's the three of them all together. Now, there is one thing I am going to note here. He comes with a buzzsaw here. This little data disc. And it's a heck of a lot better than the disc that Blaster came with. Blaster came with Steeljaw, and honestly, Steeljaw is a bit of crap. Not very good, bit shitty, you know, not a great figure. Buzzsaw, on the other hand, is freaking awesome. For one, he folds in real nice into his data disc, and check it out. Auto converts one step. And honestly, I really love the way this looks. He looks great. Honestly, it's kind of like they designed this whole disc thing around Laserbeak / Buzzsaw, and, you know, the other figures were just kind of afterthoughts. This is nice. Really glad I got this. You know, it's great. It doesn't really have much articulation, but so what? I mean, it looks wonderful. Wonderful Cybertronian Buzzsaw here. I love this thing. Absolutely great. Beats the hell out of Steeljaw here that came with Blaster. Just much, much better. Yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap up his vehicle mode. I'll be back to conclude this thing with robot mode. Okay, guys, here I have Soundblaster transformed and into a classic pose here. We'll see if he can do this here. Can he eject his own tape? Oh, look at that. Got that data disk, and let's see if we can deploy it automatically. Now, the tolerances in here are pretty tight, and no, it's going to have some trouble getting out of there. Of course. Oh, well. Ta-da! That does not work incredibly well, but there you have it, or at least the idea behind it. Not the greatest, but, you know, hey, whatever. Anyway, enough of that. Here he is in robot mode, and he looks pretty darn nice, I think. You know, I really like the color differences between him and Soundwave. His normal paint scheme. Because honestly, if it wasn't for these different colors, he wouldn't be worth having. Because to be completely honest, I am fully happy with War for Cybertron Soundwave, but he's still a nice addition to the collection. I'm glad I finally do have a Soundblaster. He's the only Soundblaster I own. I know they're coming out with a Masterpiece Soundblaster. I'm definitely going to pass on that, considering the cost of it. I'm not going to spend $100 some to get a Soundwave variant. Or heck, it might be over $200 because it might just be a Takara import. There's no way I'm going to buy that. Anyway, there he is next to Fall of Cybertron Blaster, and I think they go pretty good together. Now, the only thing I really don't like about this is he doesn't come with the hand cannon that Soundwave always has. That's kind of irritating to me. I think they cheaped out a little bit. I know that Blaster only comes with one gun, but Blaster never had a shoulder-mounted cannon, but I guess if they have to sacrifice one, I guess I'd rather it be his handheld one, because this look is iconic for him. Let's see if we can get him to actually hold Buzzsaw on his arm, as he is so fond of doing. Let's see how well that works out here. How well that works, yeah, not bad. Let me just make sure he's quick cut, spur of the moment thing. That works pretty good. Looks nice. As far as, is this figure an absolute must-have? No, he's not. He's nice to have, especially if you're a fan of Soundwave. But if you've already got War for Cybertron Soundwave or Follow Cybertron Soundwave, this guy is not a must-have. He's nice to have, but he's not a must-have. Anyway, I did do a more thorough review of this mold. I actually reviewed War for Cybertron Soundwave along with Follow Cybertron Blaster, and I'll actually link to that in the video description for this. That's pretty much going to wrap this whole thing up. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you next time.